Prado problems at Kawasaki. Hey everybody, Walty Wanderers, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows or sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We've got a good one to unpackage today. Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing great. So let's jump back on the Moto merry-go-round as we examine the good, the bad, and maybe a little bit of the ugly.
No, Walty, not the ugly. Only examine rainbows and sunshine.
No. Somebody's got to read between the lines and look. Between the ruts, we've got some ruts to look through today over at Kawasaki. Now, again, I'm just trying to entertain, educate, and inform you guys the best of my ability. Mainly entertain. That's kind of my thing because I love Moto, and I've just been in the industry my whole life. Love it. But I'm a little bit, I don't want to say chip on my shoulder, a little bit, because you see, Moto is a bad boy sport. It's a rebel sport. You've risked your life if you've swung a leg over a Moto and launched anything over 20 feet. In my opinion. So these dudes out there doing it is nothing short of modern day gladiator games, a blood sport. The industry really wants to water it down into donuts and VIP experiences and electric bikes and referees and halftime shows and invited guests that don't even ride. That's kind of what I see. Now, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. So somebody's got to be the anti-hero here. And it's not necessarily that I want to be the anti-hero. It's just that I don't want to conform to the world. I want to be transformed by my mind. And let be a free thinker, critical thinker, forward thinking. That's my deal. And I know that's your deal too. So welcome aboard. If you're new, get subscribed, jump over to the community page and participate in some of the polling. Throw in an open face if that's all you got. But make sure you pull a fresh tear off because the roost tends to fly. Now here we go. Let's just go ahead and dive into Walty's latest thought. What I'm seeing right now is Prado, when he was hired, let me repeat, when Prado was hired and brought over, there was no talk of Chase Sexton being on the team. And they had paid this guy more money than Anderson. Why, you ask? Of course I'm going to tell you. Because he was a world champion. That would be good for the team. And he looks really good. He's a handsome feller. That's what the brass over at Cowie was probably saying. World champ. Looks good, nice demeanor. Ando's on his way out. We need somebody fresh. Let's bring in this guy. So Ando went from really being their premier guy to this Prado guy. But then once Ando saw Prado ride, especially Supercross, he's like, I don't have to be worried about this guy. This guy's got nothing for me. I'm still the man. And they probably, when you're beating them and when you were the only one out on the track, the team surrounded you because you were the man. But as soon as Prado, especially when we got even towards the end of Supercross and outdoors, we all know what happened. We all know that towards the end of Supercross, Ando, out of nowhere, said, I'm out. He was at the races, ready to line it up. He's like, you know what, I'm out. And probably my guess is because he got wind that Chase Sexton was coming in to replace him. So he probably had a long talk with his agent, his family, himself, his therapist, whoever the heck he's got around, probably all of those if he's smart, and said, you know what? Let's just go out there and collect our paycheck, and we'll start positioning ourselves to see what we can get in terms of a new ride. But here's where it gets a little tricky, my friends. You see, when Prado was hired, Chase Sexton was not in the conversation at all. So Prado went from being the new kid on the block over at Cowie to he is now going to be second fiddle to Chase Sexton because Chase Sexton's clearly going to smoke him. Clearly Prado has not been as fast as he or the team would hope. Of course, they were going to give him a little bit of a grace period to try to find his legs on the bike and in the scene on a Supercross track and here in America. Give him a little room. But so far, he has done not one thing special that I'm aware of. Not one. I know at his first moto at Thunder Valley, I think he had a top 10. well inside the top 10. But in the second moto, him and Anderson finished way down in the back. I think they both pulled out of the motos. And what I used to see out of Prado, which anytime he was interviewed, is he was pretty much this.
I love the team. I love the bike. Everything's rainbows and sunshine. We're just going to keep testing. And I'm really excited. I think I'm excited because I can run with these guys. I'm going to be running with these guys. I'm going to be up front soon.
That's what he's talking. Now, have you noticed, now that it's been pretty much confirmed, and he knows, even if we don't know for sure, he knows for sure Chase Sexton is in fact coming over. And then all the talk, when he's going to the truck, person knows, yeah, when Chase gets here, when Chase gets here, when Chase gets here, when Chase gets here. How do you think that's making Prado feel? Well, I'll tell you, not good. So now when he's getting interviewed and they're asking him anything, still working out some things with the bike, still trying to do some testing. It's not like things are moving along great, I'm happy. It's all of a sudden he is not happy anymore. And the reason is, it's because he's about to get a taste of his own medicine in the form of Chase Sexton. And final thoughts that come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a moto guy that wants to see you not only win on the track, off the track. Understand the waters you're swimming in now, they're shark infested. Jorge Prado, and Kawasaki, and Chase and Ando. Welcome to the swimming pool. You guys are all in this thing together. Unfortunately, Prado, you're the one that now has to worry because you are going to be pretty much expendable once Chase comes in. If you don't start stepping it up and stepping it up quick and making sure you're not only in the top 10, but top 5s and sniffing podiums, the second your contract is up, I'm sure either you're going to want out or the team is going to want you out, because Chase Sexton's probably going to come in and make you into a potential lapper. But that's why Walty will be here to blow the lid off at every step of the way, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media link in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, or simply search up Walty Wanders MX on Instagram. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars. God bless. I'll see you on the next video.